All right, I'm just gonna be honest. These videos on YouTube, they take a long time to make. They really do. All this editing, filming, planning out the video, all that takes a long time. And if you guys are new to my channel, make sure to go through my other videos and watch a bunch of the content that I've created, because from here on out, my channel is going to be completely different. I am going to be making videos on specific subjects. It's going to be me talking like this for a bit. There might be some things that pop up on the screen, but what I want to do is try and create as much content here on YouTube and talk about subjects in depth without focusing on all of this editing and things that pop up on the screen. Like, I truly want to talk about some things. So today, we're going to talk about 4 things that people that are successful with print on demand know that people that aren't successful with, I don't know why I said that so weird, aren't successful with print on demand don't know, okay? And the first is that print on demand is changing and product choice matters now more than ever. Take a look at this. This is, I'm showing it on the screen right now. I don't actually have it in front of me, but I was watching a video about gardening the other day, and in the video, the people that were making the video showing their indoor garden had this product on the ground. Check it out. What is that? That is a doormat, a print-on-demand doormat. Even if it's not actually print-on-demand, like if they didn't order it from a print-on-demand store, that is something that you can create with print-on-demand. It is a wine lover doormat, okay? People that are successful with print on demand are fully aware that the money, the actual money to be made, is not in t-shirts anymore. It's not in mugs. Those products are so saturated, and I know I make content about this all the time, but that is one of the most important things, that people that are successful with print on demand have moved on. They've gone to other products that are available through print on demand apps that not only make a bunch more margin, but are also much less saturated. There is a major opportunity out there right now. Even if you're someone who really wants to sell shirts, that's fine. However, you cannot deny that there is an opportunity that exists with other products because they are not saturated. There are so many other options out there, and people that are successful know that, and they are crushing it. The second thing is something that a lot of beginners and a lot of people that are just getting started don't really think about, and that is that free shipping is not necessary. It's been a very long time since I have done free shipping on any stores that I've ran, because honestly, print on demand is all about margins. Margins are so important, and if you are paying the shipping cost, you are going to lose out on potential profits. Now, don't get me wrong. There are certainly situations where you can do free shipping, meaning if you want to set up something where you're going to, if someone spends over $50, they're ordering multiple items, give them free shipping. I've certainly done that. Or, if the print-on-demand app you're using doesn't charge shipping. Some apps out there, Pillow Profits, Subliminator, they don't charge shipping. So there's no reason to charge it to your customers, and you can really promote the heck out of having free shipping. But my core belief, and something that has shaped my stores and what I do, is that I would rather sell a product at a cheaper price and charge shipping than sell it at a higher price and do free shipping. I have found in my personal experience, if your experience has been different, fine, roast me in the comments if you want. But in my experience, I've made more sales if I'm able to price the product cheaper and then charge them $3 or $4 to cover some of the ship. Again, people that I see that have successful print-on-demand stores are keeping that in mind. They're not just doing free shipping on everything on their store. They are driving some sort of an incentive where someone is going to have to spend a certain amount to get that free shipping, or they are just not doing it at all because their print-on-demand app doesn't charge them. The next thing is something that a lot of people really don't think through a lot, and that is that Facebook ads still work. Okay. There's so many people out there that say, well, Joe, with all the changes to Facebook ads, aren't they less effective now? Or you'll see people make a post and they'll say, oh, I've spent so much money on ads, I'm starting to get frustrated with Facebook ads. Or, hey, I'm running ads, I'm losing money, like maybe I should start promoting with TikTok, or maybe I should explore Google ads, right? If you're running ads and you're not making sales, 90% of the time, it's not the ads. It's you. It's what you're doing. It's your store. It's your products. It's your designs. It's the price of your products, right? Most times, it's not the ad. And changing platforms or changing the way that you're advertising is not the problem. Okay, Facebook ads are just a tool. Okay, people that understand that and that are successful with ads, they understand that the most important part of a Facebook ad is whether or not it is driving traffic to your store. If it is driving traffic to your store, it's doing your job. Whether or not you're making sales has nothing to do with the ad. The majority of your success is going to come from your store and what you're actually trying to sell. How nice your designs are, how good the product choice is for your niche, and even if your niche is any good. If you're running ads and you're not making sales, but you're getting tons of people coming to your store, then you should not be fixing your ads. You should be focusing on the store. I'll give you an analogy. This is something I talk about all the time, where let's say you and me, right? You and me, right? Let's say me and you are going to build a restaurant, right? We're going to open up a restaurant and we're really excited about it. And we walk around town, right? And we're walking around and we hang flyers up, right? All over town. We're hanging them on telephone poles, on the sides of buildings. Maybe we even put some ads in the newspaper. Maybe we like spray paint some trucks with our restaurant and stuff. And then we open. We have our grand opening, right? And we open and we're expecting all these different people to come in. We're expecting to have tons of different customers ordering food from our restaurant. And all we have is people that walk by and they kind of look at the restaurant and then they don't come in, right? And then we have a whole bunch of people that come in and they look at the menu, but they never sit down. And then we have people that actually come in, they sit down, they look at the menu, and then they actually get up and leave, right? Well, there's probably something wrong with the restaurant, right? Our flyers that we hung up and maybe some billboards or whatever, right? Those aren't the problem, right? If that happened to you and I, we wouldn't say to ourselves, wow, I think we need to rethink our flyer strategy, right? We would think, wow, why did those people come in to our restaurant after seeing our ad and not order, right? Do we smell? Is our food gross, right? Is the restaurant dirty? Are there rats running around, right? The same is true with your Shopify store. You might have rats on your Shopify store, right? You might have something on it that is, when people come to it, turning them off and making them not want to buy. Maybe your pricing is too high. Maybe your designs kind of suck, and when they saw the ad, they were kind of interested, and then when they went to the store and they saw more mock-ups and things like that, the whole thing just kind of turned them off and they decided not to buy, right? There's a lot of things that go into that. And just because you are running ads doesn't mean, if you're not making sales but you're generating traffic, doesn't mean that it's the ads, right? People that are successful with Facebook ads understand that the most important part is whether or not you can drive traffic to your store. Now, obviously, there's a bunch that goes into that, but Facebook ads are still the number one way to scale print-on-demand products, which kind of brings me to my last point, right? People that are super successful with print-on-demand. And what I'm talking about when I say super successful, I'm talking about being able to generate consistent sales and consistent profits on their store. I'm talking about people that have created a side hustle, people that are having predictable levels of income coming in, because that's the goal here, right? They understand that Shopify is the best place for print on demand. There, I said it, right? Some of you guys out there, you guys might think, well, Etsy is the best, or Redbubble, or Amazon, or whatever, right? But you have to really understand something, right? All of those different platforms, the strategy is different, okay? If you are someone, this is what I do. This is what I recommend. This is what I teach. This is, for me, the best thing for me in my life. It might not be the best for you. I want to build a store. I want to choose a really great niche. I want to choose some really cool products and make a few really awesome designs. And I want to sell 500 of each of them every month, right? I don't want to spend time on building out a Shopify store that has like 50 different designs on it or 100, right? And for that reason, if I want to just create a couple designs that I'm going to sell 500 of, I'm going to build a Shopify store. And I'm going to launch ads and I'm going to scale those products. If you're selling on any other platform, you are going to, like, let's say you're going to go to Etsy, right? Or you're going to go to Amazon, right? The way that you succeed there, like let's say you wanted to generate, $5K a month in profit, right? On Etsy. What you're going to need to do is, and this is, not based on my own experience. I have not gone all in on Etsy. I've sold a little bit on Etsy, but I've talked to a lot of people who are Etsy success stories, and all of them have told me, well, Joe, I have hundreds of designs on my store, right? When I first started, I didn't have a lot. As I began to post more, and over time, I built up this giant catalog, right? That's what people do on Etsy, is they make designs all day long. They continuously upload, right? That's why you see all these videos on YouTube about all these automatic uploaders, way that you can cut down your upload time, because the name of the game is upload as many things as possible. Try to get like 300 designs on there, right? And then, if you're lucky, maybe you'll get 5% of them to sell, right? And if you can get 5% of 300 to sell, well, that's 15, right? That's 15 designs, okay? And if you can do that every week, that's 60 sales a month. That's some good profit. That's a couple $1,000, right? That's the goal with those platforms. Now, like I said, with me, I like to start on Shopify. I like to choose a great niche, choose an awesome product, make great designs, create like 4 to 5 different designs and try to sell 500 of them in a month, right? And then that's 2,000 sales if I have 4 different designs that I sell that many times a month. That is, to me, a much better way to scale, right? People that are super successful that you see big numbers from, right? I'm not just talking about people that make like 6 sales a month. I'm talking about people that actually scale and create massive print-on-demand brands. They're doing it on Shopify. And that's not to say that you can't be successful on Etsy or Amazon. It's just to say that it's a different strategy. If you want to go and create 300, 400, 500 designs, go for it. If you don't, then stay on Shopify. Learn how to use ads. Learn how to build a great looking store, right? That is the key there. Those are 4 things, right? That I think a lot of people that are successful with print on demand know that people that fail don't, right? The first, like I said, product choice matters. Second, free shipping is not something that you always need to do. Third, Facebook ads are still the king. And 4, Shopify is the best place and the quickest to be able to scale, right? Like I said at the beginning, a little bit different style of video here. Just me talking, unfiltered. I'm going to try to upload as much content as possible where I just talk and share advice and share my experience. And hopefully that's cool, right? I'm going to be, hopefully, respectful of your time and not just creating like 30-minute videos where I'm just ranting about things. But editing videos takes a lot of time. It really does. And I think that the goal of these videos is to share information. And I can do that. I can do that much more. I can share a lot more stuff if I just create videos like this where I talk. And if you wanted to go by faster, change the speed of the video. You can listen to me in 2x speed and get the information quicker. Instead of, literally, if I'm making YouTube videos, the whole process per video probably takes 5 hours because I got to plan the video. I got to plan out what I'm going to say. I got to plan out what graphics I'm going to show. I got to record it, and then I got to edit it, and that takes a long time. And this video that you're seeing right now is probably going to take me 30 minutes to put together. I've been filming now for 13. I'm going to quickly edit, throw an intro in here, make a little thumbnail, and upload it, right? It's going to be really quick, and I'm going to be able to produce much more content for you guys. And like I said, hopefully it's going to, my goal is not to just create random videos. I actually want to talk about stuff and share some info with you. So hopefully that's cool. And if it is, let me know in the comments. If it's not, if you want fancy videos that take me 5 hours to create and you only want 1 or 2 a week, let me know. But I think this is going to be cool. So hopefully, like I said, you guys did enjoy this. You got something out of it. If you did, drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.